Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It is episode 12 of SCUM Let's Play 1.0, and today is the final episode. We're going to jump in from yesterday where we did the train yard. We also did the weapon factory, and as a result, we've picked up some additional guns and things that we're just about to go and sell. It's night time at the moment, so let's jump into the car and just have a quick look at what it is that we've done so far. So, inside the vehicle storage rack, we've still got our improvised metal chest, which is full of all of our loot we don't want to sell. And inside of the car, we've got all of this loot here, including the AS Val that we picked up. Another AKS 74U. We picked up the ballista bow. We've also got the M249. And we picked up the SDASS. So, yeah, quite a few to go and sell, make some money there. And I was thinking to myself, how do we finish off this series? There's so much still left to do. We haven't done bunker runs yet. We haven't built a base yet. We haven't been in the radiation zone yet. We haven't finished all the quests off. So there's still so much to do to complete and to explore within this game. But the problem is that in order to do some of those things, and not all of them, but in order to do some of those things, you have to grind. And I just felt like the grind in this episode just wouldn't be good viewing for you. It's just a lot of repetitiveness. Like, for example, one of the things that you can work on in your metabolism is you can level your base strength up to 8. And so if you have a proper diet and physical activities and you bring this up to 8 and bring the rest of these up to 5, then that's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort. But it's going to mean that you've got a lot more strength to do things like use the crowbar to break into lockers quicker and fight people quicker. And, you know, if you're going to start doing bunkers and things like that and you're going to start doing a lot more looting, you kind of want to think about those attributes. And the whole point of this game is to be able to maximize and survive where you can. So that's one thing you can do. You can focus on your physical body and how you can improve that. You can focus on your base and how you can improve that. You can focus on your intelligence. You can level that up. You can actually get things to do that. There's lots of stuff that you can do. And so I'm not going to cover everything. I believe in this series it was just about getting started, getting set up, having some fun. And I think that we've done that. We've done a very good progression system that's worked and given us everything we need. But now I think it's time to just wrap up. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that with a little surprise for you today, something we're going to work towards. Now, I'm just going to go and sell everything first. So let's take what we can, put it into the backpack. I'm just looking at anything that's likely to sell or be valuable. So, for example, we can look at taking ammo. Don't want that. Can take that. We'll take that in as well. We'll take that in by hand. We've already got one of these, so we'll look at which one's in the best condition. It's going to be that one. Don't need binoculars at the moment. Got that as well. And then it's really just a case of all of the ammo that we don't want. I've got the MP5K as well, so we've got that to go in. So, yeah, quite a lot in terms of what we picked up weapon-wise. Okay, just looking for any rounds or bullets or anything like that that we don't want that's not part of our... Because we only need 2 bullet types. We need the 9mm and we need the 5.45. 5.45. Nothing else really matters at this point, so we can just get rid of it all. All right, that's everything. We'll keep wire cutters. You need those when you do bunkers. I've got a Desert Eagle flashlight there, but we're not going to use that. Got another M9 flashlight. We've already got one. Got another combat helmet as well that we can get rid of. Although I don't know where we're going to get rid of that one too. I think we sell that and we just come back out and get the other one in a minute. We know it's there. Got the tactical gloves to get rid of. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe another knife as well. All right, I think that's pretty much most of what we can sell right now. Good. That's a good haul that we picked up. We've also got the quest that we can do. And the other thing to consider now is we've moved on to... And look at this. Find an AKS 74U. Well, we picked one of those up, which is amazing. We've got to turn it into the armor. We're going to get 2,210 fame points. we're going to get trader discounts. So we're going to be able to get a Kruger at 1,000, 3 Kruger magazines, 5 cal, 22 ammo. So they're the rewards that we're going to get there. So, all right, I think we should go ahead and do this quest because we have one. However, when we do this, we've got to make sure that we're handing the right one in. We don't want to hand in our main one with all our attachments on it. So I want to be very careful. What I'm going to do before we do anything else, I'm going to put my main one in here. So I've only got this one here. Perfect. Be very careful because the game sometimes likes to just play tricks on you. And it will take your main weapons and sell them. Done. Find an AKS-74U quest complete. So that already is a great win for us. All right, next quest, AK-47. We don't have one of them. That's going to pay us 4,500 now. So, yeah, really good. Also, we'll be able to get a military quiver for 4,000 opposed to 6. So it makes it a lot cheaper. So some of these discounts are nice. Find a Mosin the Gant. And then an M249. Well, we've got one of those. We're going to get 4,600 for that. Now, let me just have a look. If I was to sell the M249, if I was to sell this, what would we actually get for it? 3,300 to sell that. But if I do it for a quest, and I sell it this way, I actually get 4,600 and I get discounts. 1 VHS 2 at 8,000. So we'll go ahead and do that.
The sooner you get this done, the better.
All right, let's see. We're going to have to put it somewhere first. And I think that the best place for us to put it is going to be here. So let's just chop those out of the way. We hopefully can move that, and then that should go in there. Right. Well, we found one. Oh, maybe because it's got a flashlight on it, it won't accept it. There we go. So because it had the flashlight on it, it wouldn't accept it. But that's cool. That's now done. I'd take the attachments off. All right. We haven't got AK-47. We haven't got Mosin Nagant. We can do the ammo box. We've got the M9 flashlight. We've already got one of them. It is a tier 1 quest, however. But yeah, I think we do this one. This gives us 600. Done. So we can't do any more quests at the moment. But if we have a look now, we can see we can only do 3 quests per cycle. We have to wait for the next cycle now. But we are, as a result, starting to complete these tier 2 quests. And we've got some special deals here as well now. So yeah, good to know as we work towards those tier 3 quests and get even bigger discounts. So now let's continue to sell all of the items that we don't want. And so here we go. Look, sales. These are the new deals that we can get now. Including the .22 cal box, which is nice. Which is if we buy the Kruger, we can get the Kruger, we get the magazine, and we can get this cheap. All right, let's go ahead and sell everything else we don't want. All of this extra stuff that we don't want. I don't know if that would work. I'm going to try it. We've also got that. All right, everything else we're going to keep. We'll take the 2 knives. We'll take the ammo, the tactical gloves. We'll keep everything else. All right, so we're still going to make 3,700 off that sale as well of all of that gear, plus that ammo. We'll keep the military compass, obviously. That as well. Another 4,000 there. But plus the hunter, we didn't sell that either. Now, I don't know if... Let me just go and check. I need to get my gun now because I can pick it back up. One second. Where's my gun? Oh, it's there. I was going to say, I knew I had it. All right, so we've got that. We can put the RIS adapter on there. With the RIS adapter on there, it's the AK-47 mainly, but the 74 uses it as well. That way, if we wanted to, we could. You can see it kind of rail that's on top now. So that rail that sits on top, that's what this is. You kind of see it's gone now. It's a smooth top now. Or if I put this on, it's got that rail on it, and that means that later on, if I want to, I can sit a scope on this. I'm actually going to keep this. I like this gun.
What's up?
I think it works quite well.
You're trying to rob the place. I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
Okay, yeah, well, I get that, mate. I mean, can we just have all your guns? I could just shoot you and take them all, right? Alas, they haven't built that into the game yet. Anyway, let's continue.
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons.
There's nothing
Obvious.
else we need to do. In terms of ammunition and arrows, we could look at buying some carbon arrows. So I think we've got one. We're going to go ahead and just buy ourselves another 11 so that we've got a full set of carbon arrows. Treat ourselves. And we've got 12 carbon arrows now. We can get rid of these metal tip ones. We don't want them. In fact,
That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
we're just going to sell them. It's not worth any money, but we don't care. We just want to get rid of them. Cool. So now we've got our carbon arrows. We need a military quiver. Now, we could wait until we
Guns come
find
unloaded.
one.
Security reasons.
We don't have to do this,
Obviously.
but I kind of want to finish this off today. So, I think it was in... It's not in magazines. It could be in weapon accessories. There we go. So here we can go for quivers. It is expensive. It is 6,000. I don't really want to spend that, but also I really kind of want to finish this off, and I haven't found one yet. I'm torn. I find myself torn. I'm going to do it. Gonna do it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's the last episode. We don't mind.
Guns come on. That
All right,
thing
then we'll go ahead and
registered?
sell that.
Kidding.
All right,
Nobody
now
cares.
we are absolutely fully loaded with everything we want on us. In terms of looking at the ranged weapons, if we go back to the bows, we're currently using this, which is a ballista 100, right? There's a 100 drawstring on that. So that weight is hard for us. But we can, as you can see, sell it. Now, he would give us 300 for it, but it costs 3,200 to buy it. So, yeah, you're losing a lot of money. Compound bows, slightly different the way they work. We could upgrade if we wanted to get ourselves a combat. We could like sell that, get ourselves a combat bow. But I think we leave that one for now. We kind of like the way it works. And even though we can't, because it fires itself, meaning that we can't pull it back properly. But we still like it, so we're still going to keep it. So that's good. We'll keep that. It just means that we can't hold our aim. But that's it. Oh, no, we've still got one more gun that we didn't sell.
What's up?
We've got
If
one
you're
more
trying to
gun.
rob the place, I guarantee you. That thing registered?
And that's this one. We're going to get a 1,397 for that as well. All right. So that's us. We are totally sorted now. We've got everything we need.
Farewell.
And yeah, so that means we can drive the car off. Just don't know how we're going to do that because can't get in. I think we might have to push the car because we've kind of stuck ourselves. We can't drive it. We'll nudge it forward a little bit. All right, now this is in really good condition now. We could armor this. That's another thing that we could do. It's got full health. Does need some fuel, but it's okay. We do need one light as well. We're missing one light, so we'll get that. Just to complete that while we're here. So that'll be a quick service job where we just stick this up on the ramp. Oh, it looks like it needs a little bit. I mean, $3 for the chassis. We can fix that. It's fine. Buy front lamp. Got a wheel that needs repairing there. We'll just do the wheel. We could use our kits, but that's fine. We'll just do that. It looks like.
Very well. Welcome, stranger.
All right, that is in perfect condition now. And if we wanted to, we could start to spend some money on the upgrades now. So we can do things like the heavy duty armor, which is pretty cool. We've still got like 5,000, so we can spend some money on that as well. We can do the... It's going to cost like 5 grand to do all the doors as well, but if we wanted to do that, we could. So upgrading these to armored plating just gives it that kind of next level, right? We've got the armor that we can put on the back there. It should let us do it. There we go. Heavy armor on the rear. The thing is starting to look like a beast. So we don't really have the money anymore to do any more to this. That's going to come in the future, but we don't need any money anymore. It's fine. But let's have a look. What parts have we got that we can sell? What do we no longer need here? Well, that he's likely to buy. I'm not too sure. We'll check. Don't want that. We don't need that. We've got loads of these start things. Don't need those. Oh, we didn't sell our combat helmet. We need to go back and do that. Compass has got to go. Stove, that portable stove's got to go. We can't do that at the moment. That's fine. We can do quests. So find any dirt bike buggy. Well, we can go to the junkyard and do that. And also, look, we start to get a car repair kit for a lot cheaper as well if we do that. Find a car repair kit. Find a wrench pipe. Well, look, we've got a wrench pipe. We've got one of those on us already.
Yes. Go now.
So that's another quest done. It's just a little bit more money. Right, these tier 2s. There's no more tier 2s here. There's just the one. Oil filter. Yep, we've got those.
Yes. Go now.
See if we get another tier 2 replaced. I don't know if we've got brake oil or not.
Yes, good. Go now.
Oh, I don't think we do. I thought we had some. Maybe. We do. All right, so we've done 3 tier 1 quests. That's fine. Is there anything that he wants to buy from us? All right, you'll buy these. Now we can keep these, but we've got loads of them, so it's fine. And also, we're trying to upgrade our car at the moment. We can also do this now, which is going to be the heavy armor at the back. So kit that out fully. There you go. This beast now is starting to look really good. Now the wheels, the wheel heavy armor, it's going to cost 500 per wheel. So we'll put the heavy armor on the front wheels on both sides. We're not going to have any money now to be able to do the rest. See, we've got pretty much no cash left. So you can see already we've used all our money up. We've still got some doors to shut. And we've still got the back ones as well to do. So it's 1,300 for the back ones, which is 2,600. And for the doors, 2,600 as well. So we still need over 5,000 to fully armor this out. And then we have a fully tricked out, fully armored out, nothing left to upgrade.
You either buy or get lost.
Yes, all right, I'm off, mate. Leave me alone. But yeah, all right. So we'll end the service. Look at this. This is starting to look like Mad Max. The bits that need to be done have been done. The bits that matter have been done. Got a bit of a different view now as well. Oh. Okay, we don't get them both. We get one on, one off. I think we'd have to take it out. That's pretty funny. So what we would have to do there is... I think we'd have to take them both out. Swap one. Or, yeah, and change the state of it. So, let's see if I can service this vehicle. And the easiest way to do this is just remove that light. think if we just put that back in, that should now be working. Hey. Quite cool though, you can have alternates, but that's not going to work if you want to save your battery, right? General goods. I'm going to pop our beast in here. We don't mind running zombies over now. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are end game now. We obviously need to gear up.
Welcome. Feel free to browse around. Could you help me with these?
Find a backpack. Okay, that's an easy one to do. Locate files and folders around the island. And look at the discounts we get. We get drill discount for this one. We get 5 padlock discount for this one. Find a radio. I think we got a radio.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Pretty sure we got a radio. Should have checked
Have a nice
first before
day.
accepting it, but no, I've seen a radio. It is possible that the radio's in here. No. Okay, I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure we had a radio. We got the chainsaw as well that we picked up. See, all of the little bits that I picked up, we've kind of stored in here now. Some crafting materials that need some other bits. Just some bits and bobs. Don't forget to put that back on your roof rack. Have to do that. No, I feel like I was mistaken, or maybe I've already sold it. Just double check. No, definitely not there. Okay, my bad.
Welcome.
Can we
welcome.
buy a radio?
Here's what I got.
Oh, we can buy one.
Thank you very much.
There we go. That's even
Maybe
easier.
Something for your troubles.
Find a backpack. We get 1,200 for that. So, can we buy clothing? We can buy backpacks, right? It's only going to cost us 600. So, look, we go ahead and buy that. Oh. Let's chuck those down there for a minute. Put a backpack there. We'll take the quest for a backpack.
Could you help me with these?
Done. So that's another one done. Nice and easy. Locate files and folders. Find sexy shorts. Find batteries. Find needle. I know we got needles, so that's fine. We just do that one. Get it out of the way.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Yeah, we've got needles in the cart, so we can just
Make
grab one
sure
out of
to
here.
stop by again.
We'll just take the 19% one. All right.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to. Here's what I got.
And now we want to sell some bits, so
Let's
we'll
see
sell
what you have.
that. We'll sell that, that, and that with that and that and that and that. All good. Sell that as well. We obviously want to keep screwdrivers. We're not selling those. We'll sell the flares. Everything else we want to keep. So again, up to 12,000 at the moment, which is nice. Is there anything else in the car that we want to sell though?
Stop by again.
Still quite a few things that we don't want anymore, right? We don't want that. Got some more brake oil there we didn't sell. We don't really want toolboxes. We can keep them, but we've got loads and loads already. Actually, don't want them. Got that combat helmet to sell. Got the glue, the bags, all these bits that we don't want anymore. We've also got a ton of thread that we don't need. The wire, we'll keep a toolbox. We'll get rid of the rest of them. We've already got a hatchet, so we can get rid of the spare hatchet. We don't need 2 of them. The axe, sorry. So don't need another axe. Don't need any more wire. Don't need any glue. Don't need any beer. We'll keep the rest of these because we can hand them in. Got that brake light to go as well. Don't think we need any coal. That's fine. Got some alcohol. Keep the food. Don't think any of that's going to be sold, but we'll just get rid of it all anyway. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. The rest of it is just trash we don't really care about. We can just dump it or whatever.
All good here, friend. Welcome, welcome.
Why has he
Feel
put
free
that
to
stupid
browse
thing on his head?
around.
Okay. Right. So we're going to sell to him everything that he'll buy here.
Let's see
So
what you have.
just the stuff that he's going to give us money for. I mean, the thread we'll keep is just not worth enough. The glue we can do in different things. But yeah, anything that's worth money, that's quite good. It's another 1,200 and it clears our inventory space up.
See ya.
And that's it. We're good there. So now we go on to the last hospital now, which will be, well... Oh, hold on a minute. I'm in the wrong seat. Because I'm British. Used to jumping in that side of the car.
Make sure to stop by again.
Just going to pop back over to the mechanic because I didn't sell this bridge brake light.
How's it hanging? Prices are not negotiable. If you want me to buy that,
282 there as well.
better give me a good price.
All right.
Yeah.
Sold as much as we can there. Wait, wasn't the armory down here? I want to go down here because I've got one of those combat helmets to sell that I forgot to sell. So I'll just quickly do this. Running's not bad either because it does work on our metabolism.
What's up? Guns, come on. That thing registered?
Oh yeah, look, 500 for that.
Kidding. No.
And the military goggles, we can sell those. Although... yeah, I don't know what I was wearing before. All right, combat helmet. That's gone. We didn't buy any ammo for our guns. We should probably do that while we're here.
Guns come
So
unloaded. Security reasons.
just want to
Obvious.
buy some 9mm. Just some standard 9mm. Right, we'll buy 2 of them. And then we need... yeah, we'll do the 5.45 as well. And we're just going to do 1 of them. Just so we've got some rounds.
If I don't see you again.
All right. Ready for our last adventure. Keeping on that battery is getting a bit low. So hospital is that way. Right, let's see if we've got anything that goes in here. Need some water before we do anything else. All right, medical gloves. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I keep doing that and they keep, if you double click it, they go on, which is annoying. All right, what have we got that we can put in here and sell? And also, what else do we want to keep hold of here? We could have sold that magazine, but we didn't. Scalpel. I've got some 9mm ammo, we'll keep that. Don't know if they take scissors or not, I can't remember. Got some vitamin pills there. Another one we could have sold there. Masks. Right, that's pretty much it. We don't really have a lot of medical stuff on us at the moment, which is all good. We'll just eat some food. Okay.
Hello. What is your emergency?
I wouldn't call it an emergency as much as the fact that I want to do some
We could
quests.
really use your help with these.
Medical gloves we've got. Okay, see if we can get some tier 2 quests.
We could really use your help with these.
No, disposable masks we've got. I think we might have to buy a couple of them, but we've got 2, so we just need to buy 3 more.
Never mind about the expiration date. Those are fake anyway.
We'll drag them across, because then they're not going into our
Thank
character.
you. Remember to keep hydrated.
Any tier 2 quest yet? No. Right, well, the one that we can do here right now is going to be this one.
Lives depend on this, so please complete as soon as possible. Go ahead. You'll need these sooner or later.
Again, drag them across so they don't go, you don't wear them. And we're done. And then anything you want to buy from us.
Go ahead. You'll need these sooner or
Just
later.
those. Vitamin pill box, but we're going to keep that. All right. So now what else do we have that we haven't sold yet that we wanted to get rid of? Just that waistband there. That stupid thing. Some alcohol. We can keep that though. Alcohol's fine. We can keep that. That stuff we're keeping. That stuff we're keeping. That we want to get rid of. Cool. So we've got our boots. We've got some stuff in our pants, which is just basic stuff. That's fine. Our tactical jacket's got loads of stuff in it, which is great. Our gun and weapon is there. That's great. We'll just leave them there. We've got some spare mags. And then some rounds to go in them. In fact, if I can just drag these across to here and just put some down. It just makes it a bit easier for me. All right, that's all the stuff I care about. No, I don't want to sell that side, my bad.
I'll be here when you need me.
All right. So we'll load up these mags. And then we're good to go. Now, 2 things that we want moving forward. We want the ability to heal ourselves if we need to. So whatever that's going to be, whether it's bandages, emergency bandages, whether it's medication, anything like that. We need to make sure we've got stuff like that to sort us out. And then the other thing as well, because we're going to be doing a lot of breaking and entering now, we need crowbars, screwdrivers, we need lockpicks, ideally advanced ones, but if not standard will do. We need wire cutters, we need gloves. And actually, the best gloves, if you're going to be breaking into stuff that's going to bother you, is going to be the...
Those are fake anyway.
Just looking at what's for sale here. Yeah, so you've got emergency bandage packs. We can go and pick those up, though. We don't need to buy them. Clothing, we don't need. Gloves, though, we can buy medical gloves. They're 700 each, but that gives us some protection. But we've already got ice. We've already got stuff that we can use for that. It's fine.
Remember to keep hydrated.
Got our 30mm rounds. They're good. All right. What have we got on our gun?
Try not to get injured too much.
12 out of 15. What have we got on this gun? 24 out of 30. We're good. We're good. We really don't need anything else. We've got military quivers. We just got all this crap to get rid of now. We'll just chuck that in the car. I think for now, for the sake of just dumping crap, we'll just chuck all this in the car and get it out of the way. I don't really care for human teeth or human ears or the coal. All right, and then we'll keep the thread, I guess, for now. All right, that's us. Just want to pop to the general trader quick, and then we could hop into the bank. Now we can start to buy gold. Hold a minute. Where's the general trader at? Over there. We could start to buy gold from the bank. We need to buy a bank card for that, and that's another 5,000. So we still need a bit of money. We can just grind that.
Welcome, welcome. Feel, let's see what you have.
Nothing. Okay, he'll pay us for that. Okay, he will pay us for that and for that. Nothing for that. Okay. Do you know what? We're just going to get rid of those anyway. We don't care. All right. We're clear. All of our space is empty. And we're good to go. We can obviously repair everything, make sure it's all at 100%, but that's us.
Have a nice day.
That is us. We have everything we need except the thing that we need today, which we're going to go and get right now. If the car starts, that is. There we go. Oof. All right, let's go for a drive. So today's plan is we're going to head out of here. We're going to head up to a petrol station. So let's just have a look at where we can get some gas from. You can look on scum-map.com, and I'm going to be looking for a gas station. And so there is one on the way out just here on this corner. We're going to head to here to do that. So we're going to head up this road here, across here from the hospital. But we'll head up to the hospital, we'll go around the hospital, up to here. We're going to go to up this road, through this town, down to here. And at this point here, we are going to go and pick up some fuel, including our jerry can. So we're going to fill up what we've got in the truck, and we're going to fill up our jerry can, and then we're going for today's surprise, which I still haven't told you about yet. I haven't done that on purpose. So there's one thing I want to do today to end out this series. I figured we'd do it. It may not work, by the way. It may not work. This series may end very badly. We may end up dying. There's a high probability chance that we die. All right. So following this out, getting to that main road. And when this forks, we're going to just follow it up. Kind of to the left, still a bit dark. I'm hoping it's going to be daylight by the time we get to where we're going. It's super dark at the moment. Should we turn our lights off? We can't see a thing anymore. Kind of crazy to think that we started out in an orange jumpsuit with a stone knife, bow and arrow, scrapping for forages, whatever we could find, and now we're here. The progression's real. Okay, so main road should be coming up. And I'll be a little bit more confident once we hit it, because at the moment, there we go, just on the, and we're going to go left. Now I did get ambushed here before, so this is an NPC spawn point right here. If I stay here for long enough, NPCs will spawn. But we're going to head off. We're not going to wait around. Now we just follow this up, and then when we can, we turn left. It's going to cost us quite a bit in fuel. All right. So, today's plan. Today's plan is we're going to head up, get some fuel. So we're going to head up this road here. We're going to turn left. We're going to come up here, up north. We're going to come here, get some fuel. Once we've got that fuel, we're going to keep heading north. And we're going to head to the edge of B1. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to the airfield. We are going to steal an aeroplane. Because I feel like this series has been all around mobility and us getting around the map. We started with a bike. That was oi. Let's pretend that didn't happen. We started with a bike. Well, we started walking, obviously. Then we progressed to a bike. We picked up the car. The car, this is perfect. I mean, this as a mobile base in PvE, we don't need to build a base. Like, I could have gone on a whole base building, episode just to fill out a couple of episodes of content. I could have easily just sat there and built a base, but what am I going to put in that base? The only thing really valuable in a base right now is storage, and I have enough storage in this. Hold on a second, I should have turned left there. I didn't have to turn left there, but I'm going to. The only thing a base is really valuable for at the moment is storage and cooking, but you're cooking on mobile gas hobs anyway, which we've got with us. And so the storage, we've kind of got all the storage we need on the truck. So I don't really see the need to build a base when you can have a mobile base like this. And this one gets us around the map. We don't have to go back to the same place. Like, I just don't see the value in having a base in this game at the moment. It's fun if you want something to do. Fun to defend yourself against in PvP. But, because obviously in PvP, these cars will get stolen really quickly and easily. You can't put a lock on it, but still, cars will get stolen. Alright, across the bridge, and then we're going to turn right at the next junction. So yeah, I didn't really want to go into the whole base building thing. It didn't seem valuable. Vehicles, there's obviously quite a few different vehicles. Getting money, that's important. Getting loot, that's important. So the only thing I haven't done, and there is a reason for it, is I haven't done bunkers. Now, I was going to, but I'm going to be very, very honest with you. Every single time I've tried running a bunker, I've died and I've not made it out and I've got lost. And they are hella confusing. And I don't have, right now, the resources to be able to effectively loot them. Because you need gloves, you need screwdrivers, you need lockpicks. And I would have to go and grind those. And I didn't want to just do it off camera. And so for me, I didn't feel like it was a good use of an episode just watching me going in. I mean, I tried it yesterday. If yesterday we had managed to get some yellow screwdrivers, we would have gone to a bunker today instead. But because we didn't get one yesterday, I was thinking to myself, we don't have any screwdrivers. Do I want to do another episode, or do I want to be like, oh, hey, by the way, I got some screwdrivers off camera? Could have done that. But I thought, you know what, this whole playthrough, I haven't done anything really off camera. There's a couple of bits of moving from A to B to stop the travel time, but I haven't actually done anything off camera. And so I didn't want to do that now. I didn't want to start doing that. Also, I have not used console commands at all. I haven't used them once. And so I haven't spawned anything in. I haven't cheated. I haven't done anything at all. This is purely vanilla play. I haven't changed server settings past the ones I've talked to you about. I haven't changed like the loot spawns, and I haven't done anything else. I haven't changed anything else. So this is how the game was kind of intended to be played on basic settings. All right, and so yeah, I kind of want to keep it that way. And anyway, there's so many good content creators and so many videos on bunker runs and things like that. You don't want to see me die in a bunker. Trust, it's not a good look. All right, petrol. Right. There's a suicide bomber here. Don't know where. There he is. Right, well, the good news is we've seen him. The other good news is it takes us so long to get out of this car. Good. That's the only thing I was worried about. I'm not going to run him over because he's damaged my car. I don't think there's going to be an NPC here because they would have come out. No, we're good. We're checking here. Sit down. Be quiet. Drink. Anything else worth taking? Huh. Now we're finding some crossbows and stuff. Nice. Here. Okay, we're good. Let's go fill up. So we want to fill up the truck. But then we also need to fill up. And actually, it's really good we just picked up that bottle. Because we can have a drink. And then we can fill that bottle up with gasoline. And then we'll put that in the aeroplane. So what we'll do, we'll drink this one. We'll save this one. Energy's a bit low. We've been neglecting ourselves. And we also need to eat some... Are they my pants? Where are they? Oh, yeah. They're in the jacket. Damn, that's a lot of drink. We'll eat all of those as well. Right, that will sort us out. We'll get some carbs up. Quite deficient in a few areas. We'll fix it. Won't take long. Now we've got an empty bottle. So what we're going to do, we'll leave the water there as well. Fill lime soda. All right, that's our gas. The truck is done. Now we can continue on our way. So we're going to follow this up. It's going to take us up to the airfield. Now, as I mentioned, this could and probably will go horribly wrong. We'll do our best. We're also going to wait for daylight. So I'm just going to pause the video. We'll wait for daylight and then we'll kind of come back and we'll finish this off. All right. So here's the airport. It's there's a couple of roads we can take. If we take this one, this next main road here, This is the proper way in. All right, we're at the start of the airport. Gumac Airport. We're just going to wait for daylight. And then we'll carry on. I'll pause the video. As soon as it starts getting light, we'll crack on. We'll jump in and get the plane. Go for a fly. And yeah, we're good to go. But otherwise, yeah. This, ladies and gentlemen, has been... And also, why is my battery not charging? It is now. I'm going to leave the engine running for a minute, just so the battery can charge. But yeah, otherwise, this has been... I've had a good lot of fun. It's been a good series. Obviously, I know there's a lot more we can do. That goes without saying, but we could go up to the city. We could go and do the radiation side of things. There's a lot of stuff we can do here in terms of loot. Also, we need to go up here to get the ammo for armor piercing. We need armor piercing ammo if we're going to kill the sentries. We can kill sentries to get stuff to build turrets for our base. So there's still a lot of stuff we could do. A lot of stuff we could do. We haven't visited every POI yet. And so maybe this is stuff we can do in the future. Guides, videos, maybe dedicated playthroughs. But at the moment, in terms of this series, it's a good point to draw it to an end. I feel like we've had some fun just thinking about where we started, what we did, how we've progressed, and where we are now. We'll wait until morning. We'll head to the airfield. We'll do our absolute best to get that plane out. I'm not saying it's going to work. We'll try our best. But we'll do that, and then we'll wrap up. All right. I'll speak to you soon. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's daytime. We just sat AFK waiting for the weather, or the, night to pass. It's a nice clear day, so we're at the airfield. Let's head in and get this plane, hopefully. I mean, this is, look, it's going to go one of two ways, right? It's either going to go really, really well or really, really bad. There's no in between. I know there's guides and things to help you do this, and I've watched some, and I've tried some, and I've always struggled with this, so this is going to be hard. But we know how the sentries work. There's going to be NPCs, there's going to be suicide bombers, there's going to be the sentries, there's everything here. This is a bit of a challenge, but I'm confident we can do this. So we're just going to jump through the gate here. And the first thing I'm going to do is run up to this corner. Now, that first sentry is going to kind of do his thing. We're just going to leave him. Don't want to get too close. He's going to have a little look around. He's not going to see us because we're hiding, and then he's going to go. So we're going to walk into here. And now we've got all of these to look through. So we can do this now. Now, if he doesn't spot us, we're good. If he does spot us, we kind of need another plan. So we'll just wait for him to come back round again. And while he's doing his thing, we're going to do ours. Just going to check everything in here. Military shovel. Oh, we know they're pretty cool. Let's sell that for a bit. Some pesticides. I mean, not that we need them, but you know. Now, I can hear that suicide bomber. There's no guarantee that there's even going to be a plane here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to literally wait. Oh, there's a... We don't want to make any noise. Thankfully, he didn't even hear that. That's nice. A good sentry. Suicide bombers dealt with. That's good. We're just going to chill. I'm going to wait. Let him come and have a look. Make sure he's happy. He'll have a little look. Once he's done that, he'll go on his way. And we can go. Now we can go and do the next one. By the way, we can do the same thing in here. We can also, at this point... Crap. So now he's seen us. Which means he's going to be coming this way. So we need to get out of here. We're going to run down here. Back this way. Over to this side, alright? And we're going to shoot him. He's going to chase us down there. And we're going this way. So we've distracted him now. There's no plane. There's a plane there. Good. We've got to be super quick with this. First thing we have to do, fill it. We have to do this before he gets there. There he is. Now, as soon as we start this plane up, he's going to hear us. And we're out. Oh, we're out. We done it. We got away. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a plane. However, we've got to land because we don't have any fuel. So, let's find somewhere to put this down. This looks like a good place. Now, I'll talk through how to fly this thing in a minute, but let me just do this first. We want to make sure this is nice and safe. Alright, we look good. Over those targets. And we're down. Ladies and gentlemen, we stole a plane. We got a plane. And we got our own runway. Love it. All right, so the way this works is Q and E are what you use. Q and E are what you use to use the rudder. Okay, Q and E. The middle mouse wheel is what goes up and down for your acceleration. Middle mouse wheel. So, middle mouse wheel is your acceleration up and down. You need to accelerate a certain amount so you can take off. Now, I'm not trying to take off right now. I'm just trying to fly back down to the start here. And the problem I've got is I've got to get back over to the airfield now. But I'm going to have to walk over there. So what we'll do, we'll leave this right here. This is fine. It's nice and safe. We'll leave that there. Now we need to go back and get our car. I can't believe it worked. I can't actually believe we did it. Oh dear. On film as well. I mean, that's just, for me, that's kind of crazy. All right, what we're going to do now is go back and get our car. So we know we need to head over this way. Bit of a yomp. It's okay. This is why we didn't loot up too much. You can loot up. I just didn't want to be encumbered because I knew I was going to have to do this. And we're almost back to the start now, foraging for food. Looking for some corn. I'm not going to search all of them, but if I can find... You know what? Whatever, I don't even care. Just fancied a bit of corn. All right. Not that we need a gun, but we're good to go. Not that we need night vision goggles, but we're also good to go. So again, we're heading back to the corner here, which is pretty much just dead north from where we are. Okay. Other side of these trees, we'll find a car. We'll bring the car back across this way. We've got a jerry can, remember, in the boot of the car. And so all we need to do is just transfer some fuel from the car to the plane. We can also take that plane now to another airfield if we wanted to, or anywhere else, and store it, or a base, and yeah, that's now ours. Just take a knee for a seat. But yeah, job done. That's, yeah. That's the easiest way, I think. I mean, I say easiest. You can try and do it without alerting him at all when he's in the white mode. What I found personally, because I did have to try it a few times on a kind of different account, just on a fresh spawn, just to see how it worked and to learn how to fly and everything. So yeah, I had to do that. But the idea behind it is if he's white, you can sneak around him. If he's yellow, you absolutely, he'll blow the plane up. He'll blow you and the plane up before you get a chance to get out of there. So what I tend to do is make him, if he's yellow, I get him red, and I get him to chase me around the back of the bunkers. And when he's at the back of the bunker, you dash over and get in the plane, and while he's messing about looking for you, you're out of there. But you have to really draw him out as far as you can so he's well out of the way. All right, there's our car. Now remember, there are sentries around. We don't want to cause them to... I mean, they're already going to be upset with us. We just stole their plane, but... We're back. Full loop. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to go flying. So we'll head over in our armoured truck, which is, yeah, now we've got just absolutely everything in the game now. Apart from a rib, so we need a faster boat, we need a rib. So motorbike, this, rib, an aeroplane. And I'm not going to bother going for the rib. That's something you can find yourself. But we are good. In fact, this is even not a bad little spot for a base, you know? Bad little spot for a base at all. All right. Now we'll leave the car on the outside here just in case we have an accident landing in the future. Let's look inside. Now we should have, because we've got all of our stuff here, and if it's not here, then all we need to do is go into the roof, drag that off the roof rack, because in here we should have what we need. Perfect. Put that back on the roof. Don't forget that. And we should now be able... Oh, we haven't got a hose. Hold on. We need a hose. Oh, please tell me I've got a hose on me and I didn't. Okay, I may not be able to do this. I want to siphon some petrol, but for that I need a hose, and I don't know if I've got one. Don't have one. That's unfortunate. Should have kept one from before. I've had loads. Oh, I actually think I just put that in there by mistake. All right, so I can't actually get the petrol out of the car. So that's okay. That's okay. If I can't do that, it's fine. We'll go for a petrol station. There is one not far from here. So looking at where we are right now, there's a petrol station just there, if you remember rightly. So we'll just pop there and fill this up there instead. It's okay. It's not a big problem. I don't want to take the plane yet because if I take the plane and I haven't got enough fuel, well, that just won't end well. And we didn't really have time to fill it properly. So let's just do this. I don't really know how I feel about landing the plane at the petrol station. Maybe I can. All right, so straight across here, we're just going to go pretty much east. Kind of hard to see now through the armor, but good that we got it. Kind of excited now to get in the plane, have a little fly around, look around the map, decide where we want to go, and doing quests now. Doing quests now, super. We can just fly around a map. We don't have to worry about driving anymore. So if there's a specific point of interest we want to go to, we can just fly there. All right, a little bit to the right. Over here, it should be just over this bridge here. We should see the road coming up. There it is. I can see it in front of me. All right. Now watch me die on this last moment. Do it, mate. Gonna hurt my car, isn't he? Really? Come on. There we go. All right. I think I left this in here. Take this out. Nope, wrong one. Oh well, okay, it's fine. We've got a little bit extra, it's all right. That's it. Back we go. Again, we're just going to go west now, straight through. And because this is the last episode, we don't really mind what we do to the truck too much, so we're just going to floor it and see what happens. You can see the kind of damage it's taking already just from the bumps that we're going over. Oh! Ouch. Whoops. It's alright, it will... No! We just destroyed our roof rack. Thankfully, we didn't have our box in it. But there you go. Have to be careful. Have to be careful. Alright, lessons are learned. It's only a roof rack. There was nothing in it. We are very, very lucky. That was... Yeah. We didn't intend for that to happen like that, but it just so happens to be that we took it out. So all we need to do is just buy a new roof rack and we can... We're balling now. We can do that. We've got so much money. I say that. I think we spent it all right. I don't think we've got anything left. 4,000 in the bank. We got an airplane, so we just don't care. We don't care. We can go anywhere and do anything. This map is our lobster. Let's go. Car can stay there for now. We got everything we need. Let's fuel up the plane. I feel like a drug mule. All right, first things first, let's fill it from the container. And then let's... Wait, we've got this one as... Oh, okay, so that one's done. Now, we'll take that one back. We'll do this one. Emptying that one out now. All right, time to drive. Let's have a look. How much fuel do we have? Quarter. A quarter. Not even that much, really, when you think about it. So, where are we going? That's the question. We've got to kind of decide where we're going to head for. We'll have a little fly around. Then we kind of want to be flying towards somewhere. So there's going to be a couple more airfields we can go to. I think we go to the airfield. Maybe we go down on A4. Let's have a look. So, all right, taking off. Middle mouse wheel up. We can use E and we can use. Okay, there we go. E and Q to be able to. There we go. E and Q to be able to use the rudder to steer like this. And then we can use A and D to tilt it. And we're up. We're flying. We're using the mouse to steer. Huh. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SCUM. We are flying. How cool is this? See if we can do a loop-de-loop. Hell yes. All right. Looking at all the different monuments, all the different points of interest. In fact, if we look over this way towards where the sun is, we've got the airfield there. We've got the mountain areas there. If we have a look around from the side of the mountains here, I think we can see it, but there's a dam around here. Got to think about our fuel. All right, so we're going to aim for the airfield, and there is an airfield, and it is just about in the middle of, well, say in the middle, it's not, it's in the bottom corner of A4. Look at that. How incredible does that look? There's the dam. We're going to fly around the dam, have a quick look at this because we haven't seen it yet. There's the dam. Bit cold up here, mind. Make sure we're okay. We're fine. You got the dam, the island in the middle there. That's the trader. Absolutely stunning. Little towns now, villages. I mean, what a different world from where we started, right, ladies and gentlemen? What a different world. SCUM. What a game. What a game. Such great potential. I really hope they focus on quality of life and improvements and don't just abandon it. And it really has the potential to challenge games like Rust. And I genuinely believe it has great potential. I think it's a good game already. I think there's more they can do. So we're going to head down to A4 we're looking for. So here's an airfield just here. So this is where we're aiming for, this airfield. The landing this is, well, that's just a whole nother kettle of fish. We haven't even thought about that. Getting it up in the air was one thing. Getting it down again, we'll see what we can do. We did it under duress, but that was more luck than anything else. There we go. We can see now as we're coming down, the airfield should be directly in front of us. We can see a dirt road and a main road. So there's lots. That's the dirt road and the main road there. The airfield should be off to the side. There's a little town in front of us there. That looks like this one down here. So the airfield's just off past this town. So we're getting our bearings as we look towards the edge of the here, just off the sea. So I'm looking past the town now to the left, just where under the left wing. I can see there's a squiggly bit of road. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of where we're aiming for, this general direction. All right, there's the airfield in front of us. So, start to slow down a little bit. We've got enough fuel, we're okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come in parallel to the runway, which is to our left now. Slowed our speed down just a little bit. Don't want to slow down too much because you will stall. And we're going to overshoot the runway. And then we're going to loop back round. Now this, down here where we're heading for, is one of the ports. Remember, we've done a lot of this already. We've been around here. We've checked a lot of this out up here. But coming back and seeing it all again now is pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to start to come round for our land. And what we really want to do, the goal of this, is as we come down, not going to be too easy to do this with the sun in our face, but we'll try. We want to level up as much as we can. I don't even know where the airfield is at this point. There it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. All right. You want to kind of get as level up on the airfield as you can before you come in. So that when you come in, you really want to be coming in straight to it. And here it is. This is the airfield. We're going to start to slow down. We want to cut past these trees. We want to take our pressure off now. Slowing down. This is good. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, and engine off. Did it. Now we've got to figure out where we're going to fuel up. Now, as long as we don't go too fast, we can turn around using Q and E. Give it a little wiggle. And then that's it. We're down. Look at our little airfield we found. The NPCs. It still is, after all, SCUM. There we go. We're going to fill it with gasoline. So that's the fuel pump. Now, in terms of loot, it doesn't have a lot, but it is a Kinglet Duster. We can see there the condition of it. We can also see... I think we've emptied the fuel. There's no fuel left in this. Yep, no fuel left. That is empty. So we would have to fill that up if we wanted more. Hey, look, there's a motorbike, a mountain bike there. That's cool. Now we've got a mountain bike as well. I mean, we're we're flying now, literally flying. We've got everything we could possibly want in this game. We'll leave that there. Sadly, there is no way. I would love it if there was a way you could be like, I'm just going to put the bike on a plane, right? That'd be pretty cool if you could do that, but you can't. It's a vehicle. So anyway, we have as much fuel as we can possibly get. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to turn this, get ourselves back on that runway. And again, as you're going down, S takes you off. So down to go up. If that makes sense. All right, we've got more fuel now, so we're good. We'll spin this around. Go for a little fly. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this series. I really hope you've enjoyed it. We've done a lot. I mean, from the boats around here to the bikes over the back there, taking the car all the way over. Doing some monuments, you know, it just gives you some inspiration on things you can do. There's so much more to do. So much more to do. We can do the quests. We can do level up our stats. Obviously, there's bunker runs. And there's also, what we haven't done yet is the radiation zone. Now, we may end up dying here. This may not work, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see if I can. There's no guarantee here, but I'm gonna see if I can land on top. And we haven't got a radiation suit, so that's another thing. We'd have to find a radiation suit. We'd have to prepare ourselves. I mean, there's a lot of prep work we still need to do. You know, crafting bullets, farming, getting screwdrivers, key cards to do bunkers. There's a whole... I mean, this game's not over. If anything, we're just beginning now. We've given ourselves the best head start to do whatever we want. But yeah, I love this game. I'm very much impressed with what they've done. Let's just head up a little bit. Now, we've got to be careful we don't stall the plane out. And if we look on the map, this is that island that we're looking at right in front of us here. See the wind farm over the back there. You see the railway underneath our wheels. The railway stations, where was it? Or train station we was yesterday. Very impressive Unreal Engine. Even now sitting at 75 frames a second just on this... And I know it is a local server. But yeah. Great game. We're going to head over to the radiation zone now, which is actually up here. We haven't been there yet. And we'll see if we can land on the nuclear facility. Now, we will get radiation, and that's going to cause all sorts of problems. And we're not really even prepared for that. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to last very long. This is going to result in our death. But also, we are flying directly into the sun, so... The other thing to consider is PvP, having one of these. You can't, unfortunately, I don't think, attach guns to it yet, which would be cool. Got the hospital just... Oh. Now, the game did just stutter a bit. Okay, talking about performance. You got the hospital just below us there. You know, we've been there and done that. Got a whole city over there in the radiation, by the way. Whole city in the radiation. But if you've been paying attention, there's a blue light at night that shines into the sky. And that comes from the radiation plant. Is that huge big building to the left of the river, just above our left wing. And we are going to try, and I say try, because I am not confident on my ability to deliver on this promise, but we are going to try. There's the junkyard, by the way, down there. There you can see the squares that get loaded in. A0 just doesn't want to play game today. We're going to try and land on the roof. So, leveling ourselves off. The whole city there, look how incredible is that. Alright, we'll start to slow down, we'll start to descend a little bit, coming in nice and slow. Managing our altitude, we don't want to crash. You can kind of see what we're aiming for here, right? To the right side of that facility. But again, we are going to get radiation. We do not have any form of protection at the moment. And we are just headed into now. We are in the radiation zone. Which means, if I check, radiation presence. Yep. Now, radiation presence itself isn't a problem, but if you don't deal with it, you end up with acute radiation poisoning or something. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Alright, here we go. I am going to try so hard not to mess this up. Okay, you can see what we're going for. I mean, the approach looks absolutely banging. No! Oh, no, I didn't know if we'd land on it or not. I didn't know if that would work. I thought we could do that. I thought it would work. I thought it would be okay. You can't land on the roof. You can't land on the roof. All right, well, unfortunately, we have died, ladies and gentlemen. And all of that work that we've done, everything that we've done has been for nothing. Now, because we've got some cash, we can go ahead and respawn. If you've got gold and you've got a shelter, you can respawn at your shelter. But that is it, unfortunately. We are done. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you've enjoyed this series. And if you have, please let me know in the comments. If you'd like me to do something else, if you've got any feedback for me, if there's another game you'd like me to play, anything at all, please just drop me a comment. I'm not really bothered if you like or subscribe. I'm not doing it for that reason. But I do really love reading the comments, and I will respond to you if you do take the time to write to me. So thank you so much. Enjoy. Take care. And I will see you soon. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.